Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the meeting talking about business, online business between Ophelia and Sandy. So, this is actually part two of our last live. So, the topic that we were talking last time, it was breaking barriers, overcoming self-doubt, and stepping out of your comfort zone to build an online business. So today we are doing part two. But before we dive into our topic, let's introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm the face of the Facebook business page, Sandy Caballero, Sandy to Empower Lives. I'm originally from Panama, but according to reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm also a proud digital business owner.
Thank you, sis. And may I introduce myself? My name is Ofelia. I am an immigrant from the Philippines, from the land of the Tamaros in Mindoro. And I am a wife. I am a mother to three grown daughters. We have four amazing grandchildren. I am a fully retired government employee. Actually, I have retired twice. One before coming to America in the Philippines. I retired from my work at a college in our province. And another retirement that I had was here in California because coming over here, I worked for 15 years and finally retired from that service. And what's busying me at the moment is my volunteer work in the church. I work as a catechist. And of course, this online business, just like Sandy, I am very passionate about doing this online business. And of course, this is the one that is giving me so much reasons to wake up every morning very excited because I know I will be doing something that will help me achieve the dreams that I have not fully achieved, and also the thought that I will be able to offer this to people out there who might be interested to do this business as well. Okay, thank you so much, Sandy, for having me here. Let's keep the ball rolling. We'll have to continue our conversation before Christmas.
Yes,
We had it, and so
yes.
uh,
Okay,
yeah,
thank you,
that's
Sis
the
Ophelia.
time.
So
Correct.
we also want to remind everyone that every Tuesday and every Thursday we have our live webinars. So if you want to learn how you can earn online, you can register in any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to cash the webinar. In this case, you will cash the replay from last Thursday. So here are the hosts and panelists from that day.
Yes, if you want to discover the secrets to launching a prosperous online business, we invite you to this webinar, which has been hosted because this is a replay. It was hosted by Roxanne, a supply chain officer. And of course, uh, those who will have to share their journey in the business are Luville, executive assistant, and also Michelle, an IT professional, and Brian, a nurse educator. So this happens actually, the live ones happens every Thursday and every Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Sandy will have to tell us more about those who have shared their journey in the business. Go ahead,
Yeah, so
sis.
thank you, Sis Ophelia. So the other panelist that we have for last Thursday is Gina. She's a hotelier. We also have Jean, an accountant. We have Junko, a hairdresser. We have Lily, a former air crew educator and full-time mompreneur. So our replays have subtitles in any languages, and our live webinar has now subtitles in 5 languages. So that's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. Okay, so
Great.
again, our topic for today is breaking barriers. So, overcoming self doubt and stepping out of your comfort zone to build an online business. So, on our last live, we on this topic that we have here, we cover aspects of mindset transformation, overcoming skepticism, and breaking through self doubt to succeed in online business. Now, um, last live, we talk about the skeptical mindset. So why skepticism is natural. We also talk about from skeptic to believer. We talk about the comfort zone, so the silent saboteur. So understanding comfort zone, why you need to step out. And we also talk about battling self doubt. So recognizing self doubt, tools to overcome self doubt, and that's where we ended our last live. So
Yes.
today we're going to continue on the role of mindset in business success. So just give me a sec. So this is the topic that we're going to be talking about. So the role of mindset in business success. So our first point is growth versus fixed mindset. Um, So it is important to of adopting a growth mindset, uh, because having a growth mindset, it allows you to keep growing as a person and have that more open minded, be able to see obstacles and challenges as opportunities or learning from those experiences. If you have a fixed mindset, um, you're gonna be in a problematic focus mindset or a victim mindset, victim focused mindset. So you want to be stepping out of that fixed mindset, because a fixed mindset is kind of like, it's like this, they put a barrier but they don't see further. You want to be able to have a growth mindset where you can see wide, instead of just seeing one area and that's it. So to how successful online entrepreneurs embrace challenges and learn from failures. Well, if we look at the business, in the world, right? We have seen so many people, famous business owners, entrepreneurs, that were able to. They failed so many times. They did some bankruptcy so many times, and they created their business again from bankruptcy all the way to be successful again. And why is that? Because they have a growth mindset. They don't see those as failures. They see it as a stones to be able to reach more success in their life. So this is the difference between having a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. You see them as windows, opportunities, and learning experiences. What do you think, Sis Ophelia?
Yes. Um, if you have a healthy mindset, this is the one that will shape our success, right? A positive and resilient mindset allows us to embrace change, allows us to treat challenges as opportunities for us to be able to succeed. And as you have said, there were lots of people, successful people who are already. Who are very successful this time, but before their success they have failed so many times. And what did they do? They did not stop. They kept on trying, they kept on working hard, and they stepped on those challenges as opportunities for them to be able to grow further and to be able to succeed. Similar An example is the owner of the KFC, or Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? Colonel Sanders failed. Nobody wants to franchise his chicken, and I think he failed 1,000 times. And there were, after that 1,000 failures, there was this one guy who finally accepted and the chicken that he's trying to offer us for franchising. And see what happens after that. See, the KFC is all over the world, and of course, he is a very successful business owner, right? See, sometimes if we do not have that growth mindset, just by failing once, people would retreat. people would quit and they would say, ah, it's not gonna work. But if we have growth mindset, we will not be discouraged by just one, two, or three times of failures. Instead, we keep going and we treat each failure as opportunity for learning, right? Because when you failed, of course you will be able to learn that the strategy you have used you should no longer use, and you have to employ a new opportunity, a new strategy, right? So it was for Colonel Sanders, the thousand times he failed offering, or he failed, or nobody wants to get the franchise of his chicken, those 100 times that he was disappointed, he did not actually retreat, but instead he made that as a stepping stone for him to be able to work more and to be able to keep going. So who else? There are a lot of even the one who what do you call this, who discovered the airplane, right?
Mhm.
They failed several times, but of course through perseverance and resilience they were able to have their breakthroughs. So when we have a growth mindset, we are success oriented. We have a vision, and that vision of we have that vision of success, and we would always keep our eyes on that. We do not get off our eyes from that vision, so that whatever challenges that will come our way, we will not be distracted, and we are still glued on that vision until such time that we are able to achieve the goals that we have set for ourselves. So definitely, uh, our mindset shapes how we approach our challenges, how we approach uh, disappointments, how we approach the way to growing big, and of course growing great. And so those are my thoughts about mindset. It allows us to embrace challenges. It allows us to embrace disappointments. And as you have said, we have broader perspectives. We have broader perspectives such that we see the greater picture of things. We are not just focused on the tiny things that will make us what very fixed. We are not we are not open actually to criticism. Sometimes when we are criticized, we feel discouraged, but criticism is a form of what? It is a form of challenge. It is something that we should accept as a challenge in order for us to become better. So are you disappointed when somebody criticizes your work, si Sandy?
No, no,
Yes.
because that's how I learn. Uh,
Yes.
you know, and like and every when I do mistakes, I learn from my mistakes. I take
Correct.
the positive side of that,
Correct.
and then I see how can I fix that for next time not to do it. And then at the same time,
Mhm.
I usually like I will pass that knowledge to others so they don't do the same mistake as I did.
Oh, yes, that's great.
And also if they did, then I can also help them because I know how to fix the problem because I went through that. Um
Yes.
so yeah, that's so it's always there's always something positive out of a failure or something, a setback
Yes.
that you encounter. It all depends how you look at it, and you always want to look at the positive side because everything that is negative, there's always a positive side, but you
Yes.
have to shape your mindset to that.
Yes. It's just like looking at a glass. How would you look at the glass? Is it half full or half empty? Right? A
Hmm.
glass of water, which is like half full, which means the water is just half the glass. Or how will you look at it? If you have, it is said that if you have a growth mindset, you are going to look at the glass with water as half full. That means you are positive. instead of saying half empty, as if you are already focusing on the negative, right? So this is somehow an analogy on how we would analyze our mindset. How do we look at things? Even if it's, as you said, even if we failed, that would be an opportunity for us to learn, because next time, since we have failed, we knew that we should not do the same thing, and try another strategy. So it is said that uh, we have goals, right? We have goals, and chances are we will not be able to meet that goals. However, we should be ready to adapt and to adjust and to have to reset our goals, right? Because if one goal doesn't work, maybe we can adjust and we can do some adjustment in order for us to be able to reach that goal. So that is, to me, a positive mindset.
Yeah. And then I would say, for those, like to be able to have a growth mindset, is not something that it happens once and then that's it. No.
Yeah. Mm.
One thing that I learned in this online business is that your mindset, you have to keep feeding your mindset every day. It's not that I feed my mindset today and then I forget about my mindset. And the reason why I say that is because when I came to this business, I thought that I had a strong mindset because
Oh,
I
same with
encountered so
me.
many I encountered so many challenges and setbacks, throughout my life, But when I came to this one, I encountered one, and then my mindset failed me, okay, on that moment. So I learned from that mistake so many things. And one of that things that I learned is that I need to feed my mindset daily because that's the only way that I'm going to be able to have that resilience,
Mm-hmm.
to be able to overcome those challenges and not see them, not staying in a mindset where you're like a problem focused mindset or a victim focused mindset. So you got to shift that into a solution focused mindset. So, how do you do that? How do you keep yourself, into that growth mindset? Well, there's so many ways that you can do that. If you love to read books, look for books that will help you to expand your mind. For example, like a good author will be like Anthony Robbins or Tony Robbins.
Tony
Uh,
Robbins.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also, there's Bob Proctor. There's so many out there. So
Mm-hmm.
if you want to read books, you can read books like that. Also, we have in YouTube, there's so many audiobooks. So if you're not someone who likes to read, there's audiobooks also that you
Yes.
can listen to it. For example, I love to, while I'm working, I love to listen to either audiobooks or
Podcast.
listen to
Mhm.
podcasts, things that will keep my mind, being
Grow.
more open and start seeing, the positive side of things instead of um, living, because, like it's as much as we will like to avoid, negativity around us, the negativity around us is always there. So, but if you always feed your mindset with positive content that you're putting into mindset, right? Then you start try to, when you get those negative comments or things around, you try to push it away because you have a strong positive mindset.
Correct.
But that's the thing, you gotta keep feeding your mindset, with audiobooks, reading, or listen to podcasts, um, things that will help you to feed your mindset, like motivate you, um,
Mm.
to start seeing life in a different way, not just like in a fixed way. So you want to be able to expand the way that you see life, um, be able to find solutions, because many times we focus only on one way. We don't go out of the box to see, more
Their
ways to find a
options.
solution.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
So you
And then,
gotta yeah, you gotta listen to all these things to be able to keep growing as a person, and learning from
yes.
others too.
Yes, yes, you're right. In our online business, we have our coaches, we have our leaders who are equipped with positive mindsets, because many or most of our leaders would enroll in courses that will they will be mentored by the top notch in business, like our coaches in our team. They went on over a week of schooling or personal development, in order for them to learn many things. And of course, in turn, they will have to uh, transfer that, or they will have to let us also learn from their experiences. So it's good also, aside from what you have mentioned, reading books, listening to podcasts and motivational speakers. Right in our own community, we have also lots of coaches and leaders from whom we could listen, especially during our Zoom meetings and our virtual meetings. We listen to them, we keep plugged in order that we feed our minds with things that are positive, so that we will be able to handle whatever challenges that will come our way. Because if we do not, as you said, if we do not feed our minds with positive things, we could easily collapse. We would forget that we can still be able to achieve success, but because of that negativity in us, so that is one of the killers uh, of our success. So it's really mindset that shapes our success. If we do not have mindset, if your mindset is weak, if you have a fixed mindset, then it is difficult for us to achieve what we have set, because we would easily stumble, we would easily crumble, and forget all what we have started with. And so, uh, actually, challenges cannot be avoided, right? I think in all the endeavors in life, there will always be challenges. That's why we have to be ready with our mindset, because like our business, this is not just a walk in the park, right? We say it is easy. Why do we say it's easy? Because we are always plugged in, because we are feeding our minds with the things positive, such that when challenges come along, we are stronger. We are able to approach the challenges in such a way that we will not get defeated. We will not allow challenges to defeat our purpose. We will not let those problems and difficulties overcome us. So I think it is such a good thing that uh, we develop first all these behaviors and skills, in order for us to overcome whatever challenges we have. So it's such a good thing that mindset has been suggested as one way by which we should be able to develop. And of course, mindset can be developed, as you have said. You just have to read books, improve yourself. If you don't want to read, there are audio books. And even while doing your household chores, you can listen to podcasts and motivational speakers. And also, of course, reach out to friends, like here Sandy. I would reach out to her, and of course, converse with her on how she is doing things, right? And so somehow, uh, my mind is fed with positivity, and that's one way of connecting to your to your goals. Right, Sandy?
That's right, Ophelia. Okay, so let's go to the next point. So the next point is about the power of visualization and manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
So how how visualization success and manifesting goals can create a positive mental framework. Um, so I think in here a good example of this will be for example, the athletes, they utilize this, the power of visualization and manifestation when it comes to be able to reach, win a game or something like that. One of, I think it's one of the histories, one of the tennis girl that beat Serena Williams, and she
Mm-hmm.
was able to
Yes.
do that because she was visualization, visualizing, that she was beating Serena, all this time. So part of her, what she, well, they say, that you're supposed to do is playing like a movie in the game, so where you see yourself like playing, and then if there is like for example, let's talk about tennis. So Serena throw the ball to, I can't remember her name, but
Yeah, I
to
can't
her,
remember. She's in, I think, a
she's
Chinese
Canadian.
lady.
I think she's
Yeah,
Canadian.
and
She's
very,
Canadian.
very, very young, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, I have seen
So
that game.
yeah, so you see like you visualize like she's throwing the ball to the opposite side. So um you kind of like, you're supposed to see yourself reacting to
Mm-hmm.
challenges, to obstacles, and how you can overcome those obstacles. So by doing this, when you face them in reality, in the real life, you're gonna be able to react because you already
Mm-hmm.
visualize it, you already
Yeah.
saw it beforehand. So
Yes, you're
that's
already
how,
ready. Mm-hmm.
yes, so that's how she was able to practice the visualization and manifested what she was trying to do, beat Serena Williams, which is, is the one of the famous world tennis, the number one. So
Mm-hmm.
um so she was able to do that. And this is not only, we're talking about tennis, but a lot of sports, they utilize the power of visualization and
Yes,
manifestation to be able to uh, you know, to beat,
to
the
play
game.
well. Mm,
Yeah.
correct, correct.
So
And
yeah,
of
the
course,
power of
even in
visualization.
our business,
Yes.
even in our business, if we want to achieve a success, we have to picture every detail of what you wanted to achieve, right? And
Hmm.
we, of course, the last time we had our morning ritual, we listened to a podcast that says we should always feed our mind with telling ourselves, I am already there, right? I am already there. You are trying to visualize that, because of course, from the beginning you have a goal. And how will you treat that goal? You will treat that goal as if you're already experiencing the goal. That's why you would tell yourself, I am already there. You don't say, I am not there yet. But
I'm
the
already there.
most Yes, you should already, you're experiencing, you are playing that kind of role that you have set for yourself, picturing yourself to be successful, picturing yourself that you are enjoying whatever you wanted to enjoy, and whatever goals you have set. So it is visualizing. uh, you have a very clear vision of what you wanted to achieve, and do it as if you have already achieved it, right? that's
Hmm.
that's what I understood about visualization. So picture every detail of your achievements, even the surroundings, and even how you feel. So
Hmm.
for instance, your goal is to travel or to go on a cruise. perhaps you will feel how the breeze is touching your face, right? uh Perhaps you are like
Even the
uh
smell from the sea, like you can smell
yes, the
out
smell
from the
from the
sea.
sea, the breeze, and
Mhm.
of course, there is that party at nighttime that you'll have to dress up in order to have a picture with the captain of the ship, something like that. So try to visualize everything. You are not there yet, but what you should tell yourself is, "I am already there,"
Yeah.
and that's
Be
how
very
this.
detailed. When you're doing your
Yeah,
visualization, you gotta be very detailed on your
very
visualization.
detailed. Yeah, the
So, like,
surroundings, the smell, the
yeah,
touch, the
use
feel,
your
what
use you
else? The sight.
yeah,
Yeah,
use
use
your
your
five
senses.
senses. Yeah, the
Correct.
five senses. Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
how you make it, like real. So your
Concrete. Very
emotions, your
real.
you even feeling like you're touching it, whatever
Yes,
you're
you're touching
visualizing. So
it. Yeah.
yeah.
That's nice.
So
So
a lot of people
engage
have
all
manifested.
senses. Correct. It says here, engage all senses, involve sights, sounds, and emotions to make experience vivid and compelling. So it should be
Hmm.
vivid. You can make it vivid or very clear by using your eyesight, by using your touch, by using your smell. How do you smell? You smell the food from the dining hall that's all filled up with all sorts of meals and all. And so that's it. The surroundings and the experience, and when you engage with different people from all over the globe in one crew, in one ship, and so that is how we should visualize.
That's
And
right.
it also says practice daily. So you see, it's not. It's similar to the ones that you have mentioned, that our mindset should not only be we should not only do it once in a while. It
Yeah.
should be done consistently, and
Consistently.
the
Yeah.
same with visualization. We should practice daily. Dedicate a few minutes each day to visualize your success. Consistency reinforces the belief that your goals are achievable.
Yeah.
And then,
The
yes,
yeah, I think because one of the reason is like when you start visualization or trying to manifesting, it's hard at the beginning. It's not easy
yes, it's hard
because like you're not,
because
first of all, you're not used to. Uh
yes,
and for even if you try, so but that's why they say practice, 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 because practice you become better.
makes perfect.
uh
Yeah,
yeah. So the more you practice, the more the easier it's gonna become for you to start visualizing and manifesting. So that's why you gotta make it like a daily habit,
yes,
part of
correct.
your habits during the day. So to do
Yes, until it becomes like something that you do not have to think about
natural.
anymore.
Yeah, it
It's
becomes
just like
natural.
brushing your teeth. It's just like brushing your teeth. You don't ask yourself, should I brush my teeth or not? Should I? So it becomes habitual. It becomes ingrained in your system because you have been doing it consistently and daily. Okay. Another one is, can I read this one?
Sure.
Combine with action. Visualization works best when paired with strategic action. Let your mental images guide your decision and steps. So we combine it with action. To visualize means you pair it with strategic action. What do you understand by this, is Sandy?
Well, I think it as this way. It's the same thing, when we have dreams, we visualize our dreams in reality. For example, just an example, I want a house, right? So I visualize a
Mhm.
house and this is how I wanted a picture and everything, I created my own house in my imagination, kind of like a movie, right?
Mhm,
Um,
yeah.
but a dream stays a dream if you don't take action.
Yes,
So
correct.
you gotta take action in order to be able to achieve that dream. So in this case, if it is a house, how do you take action to that? Well, you gotta start looking for houses, right? So
Yes.
visiting houses, that's how you're gonna start, making that dream reality. So the same thing,
Uh-huh.
like if you're working towards your goal in the business, what is your goal? So how do you see yourself to reaching that goal? So that's the imagination. But then
Mm,
the part of taking action, what do you need to do to get to that final
to
goal,
get
final
goal,
destination?
correct.
So the
Mm-hmm.
first thing is breaking them into small actions.
Yes.
So because if you do it the lone action, it's gonna be like not achievable and you're gonna give up easily. But if you
Yes.
break it into small ones, that's more easily, achievable. And then at the same time, it keeps you motivated, because you achieve the
Mm-hmm.
first one, you celebrate, you go for the second milestone, you celebrate, and then eventually, and when you encounter yourself a little bit, down, because it's normal, you're not gonna always be like happy, there's gonna be moments where you're gonna feel
Yes.
down. But another thing that I would say to you is keep a journal, a book, and write it down. Every time that you achieve something, write it down. So when you feel down, you go back to this journal that you have and you look all the things that you have achieved. That will
Mhm.
keep you motivated to keep going and reaching more goals until you reach the final destination that you want to reach.
That's true. That's true. So it's nice that we have to write down whatever wins we have achieved, right? So that when at one point in our lives we would encounter difficulties and we feel low, we are demotivated. So it would be best to go back to all those that you have achieved in the past, and that would make you motivated because you will say, oh, I have achieved such great things. Probably I can still achieve more, right? So little by little, as you said, we do it daily, we do it consistently, one small step every day until these steps will accumulate and will compound in order to for us to see great results. Okay,
That's
so
correct.
what's the
Yes.
difference between visualization and manifestation?
Well, I think visualization is like imagination. That's how I
Mm-hmm.
see it. Visualization, I imagine things, imagine
Okay.
whatever I want to. And then manifested is created. So created that image that you put in your mind and try to manifest it, try to create it. So I think manifestation is more, visualization will be like the dream, and manifestation will be like the action. That's how
Yes,
I see it.
aligning. The manifestation is the process of turning your thoughts, desires, and goals into reality by aligning your mindset, emotions, and actions with what you want to achieve. It involves believing that you are capable of achieving your dreams. You are capable of achieving what you are visualizing, right?
Mhm.
And taking inspired steps towards them.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
a good example of manifestation would be practicing affirmations. So
Mm-hmm.
you work the visualization, and then manifestation is manifesting
Mm-hmm.
by doing the affirmation. So saying that it has come true already. So usually
Mm-hmm.
when you do an affirmations, you don't want to do it like in the past or in the future. You want to say it
Yes,
always
it's
in the
on the
present time,
present. Correct.
because that way
Mm-hmm.
your subconscious is learning that this has already happened. If
Mm-hmm.
you
Yes.
but us as a human, we tend to think about the future. I will have a house, but
Yes.
that's wrong, because if you say
Yes.
I'll have that, you're saying in a future longer. But if you say
Yes.
I already have my house, or I have my house
Yes.
now, you're already
Yes.
manifesting it, that you're having it. So whatever you're manifesting is gonna come sooner than if you say I'll
Mm-hmm.
have that.
Yes. Correct. So you say it in the present tense.
Yes.
I am, like for instance, I am smart.
Hmm.
You will not say I
I
will
am
be a
confident.
smart. Yeah, I am confident. I am good enough. I am I am loved. I am cherished. I am I am appreciated. Because sometimes we feel, sometimes we don't have confidence, right? So in order for you to have confidence is to make, to manifest confidence that you already have it. So and then
Mhm.
when you do that daily, again, this will somehow be fed in your subconscious mind, and then you will be able to have that behavior, right?
That's right,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I
So,
think we have arrived to the end of our
okay. Yeah.
subject.
Now we have
Uh,
I have
you have what?
I lost track of time. I didn't
I know.
realize that we are running uh over our time limit.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course,
I know
every time
because
you go
the
live,
topic is really good. So when the topic is really good, we talk,
yeah,
and we don't look
it's
at
yeah,
the time.
yeah,
But that's okay. Um, it's a very interesting topic. So
yes.
that's good.
Although this is a disclaimer that we are not the experts, but we
Hmm.
are just sharing the things that we have experienced. It's because we have been in the business for quite some time, and we have always been given tasks in order to be able to develop this mindset, and so we are now sharing it, that we might be able to inspire people out there.
That's right. Yes. So, if we do a quick recap of, last week and this week, or last life and this life. So these are the key takeaways from this main topic that we talked today and
Mhm.
last life. So, skepticism is natural, okay, but
Mhm.
comfort zone hinder growth. Self doubt can be overcome, and
Yes,
mindset is key to success.
correct.
So those are the key takeaways from both lives that we have done.
That we had. Hmm.
Yeah. So we want to encourage you, the audience, to take the first step. So whether it's exploring an opportunity or learning new skills or connecting, with any of us, a mentor, to take that leap of faith, to be able to um, change your life, through an online business, to have a better time for financial freedom, better um, time for, for your family to be there, with for them. Not missing those milestones, like a lot of parents
Correct.
are missing a lot of milestones, for their kids. So you want to be sure
Mhm.
that you're present there, especially during these holidays. A lot of kids, had those Christmas presentation at school. One
Yes.
of the things they love is to have their parents there present.
Yes,
But
see
many
them.
times, yeah, but many times their parents, because of work, because of course they, even if they ask permission many times, the bosses the majority of the bosses, they won't say no, right? Uh,
Yes.
Maybe some might be, conscious, and they might give the permit for them to go there, but mostly they would say no. So they're missing a lot of the milestone from their kids, and the kids, like, they love to have their kids, and they usually look through the crowd to find their parents,
Yes.
if they are
For
here.
the parents. Correct.
Yeah. So you want to make sure that you are there for that.
For the children.
So yeah, so an online business will provide you that opportunity. You can start this as a side hustle, on the side, as a plan B, because a plan B is also very important nowadays, because one
Yes,
income
it
stream
is
is
a
no longer
necessity.
enough. It's no
It's a
longer enough.
necessity. Hmm.
Yeah,
Correct.
exactly. So yeah, so you want to be able to start it as a plan B, but eventually that plan
It
B is going to
becomes
become your
plan
plan
A.
A, because
Yes.
it's going to be able to surpass your actual income that you have, and keep growing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're going to be able to be fully present for your family and be able to do this business at home, working from home, or if you love to travel, you can travel. and take it with you, because this it has the portability. Uh,
Yes, and
the business has the
flexibility.
portability to take it anywhere.
Correct.
Um, so, um, and then if you are someone who is a little bit skeptical, or
Mhm.
a little bit afraid, self-doubts, like one of the topics that
Yes.
we have today, self-doubts, right? You don't have to worry, because these online business plans that we have provides all the tools and support that you need, to be able to overcome these barriers. So, um, like we mentioned, you have a mentor, you have a coach, you have a global online community, and you also have all the training provided. We have a video-based training that you can follow step by step. So it's easy to follow.
Yes.
And if you still need technical skills, because someone there is a mentor and a coach that can guide you through, and help you until you eventually you can do your training on your own. So the help and the support is there, so you're
Yeah.
never alone in this journey. um, and 24/7 help and support, because we are online global business community. Another person from another part of the world will answer the question that you need, that you're asking. Um, so don't be afraid. You only have
Yes.
to believe in you and take that leap of faith, and then the rest, is all provided to you to be able to succeed. So just believe in you. That's the main key here. And remember your why. You have to have a strong why. And I think in order to have this, you have to sit down, um, and then
And
reflect on your
reflect.
life, especially
Correct.
now that we're ending this year. Think about it, if you were in the same position 3 years ago as you are today, and then think about, am I going to be in the same position 3 years or 5 years from now? If that's the case, then that means that you need some change, because you
Correct.
cannot continue being in the same place for many years. Because you're going to be in the same place, but all the things around you is going to start moving up.
Mm.
And what I'm talking about is prices. We
Yes.
already see all the inflation going up. So what you used to spend, in grocery stores now the double. So um, why wait until you cannot longer afford it for you and your
Yeah.
family? So you want to start now. Now is the moment to take that leap of faith and start taking action to make sure that you have that stability financially, for your family, and create that, that time to be able to be present, fully present for your family. So,
Yes.
so we invite you, to reach out and to also attend our next session for more guidance. So our next session is on Tuesday, but you can catch the replay before that. So you can catch the replay and then also watch the live webinar on Tuesday. So
Mhm.
um, send us a message, or you can put it in the comments you want more info, and we'll be happy to reply back to you and answer all your questions and concerns, and guide you, how you can earn online. So uh, I just want to give you a little closing thought, before we actually end this topic. So, and this is
Mm.
the quote from Susie Kasem, or
Yes.
Kasem. uh, Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. And this is
Yeah.
true.
It's
So
very true. Mm.
yeah, so if you guys want to learn how you can earn online, just register in any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to cash the replay in this case. But also you have the link there to register for the upcoming live webinar for Tuesday and Thursday. And you also get invited to our private Facebook group, where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. So for the replay on the webinar, you're going to hear about our business plan, and also you're going to hear the testimonials from members of our community. In this case, we're going to go over the replay from last Thursday. So those panelists, those are the ones that usually share their testimonial. So they're going to share why they decided to start their online business, and how this online business has transformed their lives.
Mhm.
So you can see, their people like us, normal people. They're from different walks of life, and they took that leap of faith because they wanted a better future for themselves and for their family. So they're working towards that, and some of them already have successful, are very
Yes.
successful. Yeah.
We are
So
living witnesses to that.
yes. So here are the hosts and panelists from that day.
Okay. The host is Roxanne. She is a supply chain officer. And then the panelists, one of them is Luville, an executive assistant, Michelle, an IT professional, and Brian, a nurse educator. So this one is a replay, right? It is a replay
Yes.
and it happened just the same time. And you can access this one by simply clicking on our link and sign in with your name and your email, and the replay will be sent to you. And
Yes.
then
So
go
the
ahead.
rest of the let's see. So the rest of the panelists is Gina, hotelier, and then we also have Jean, accountant. We also have Junko, hairdresser, and Lily. She's a former air crew educator and full-time mompreneur. So our
Mhm.
replays have subtitles in any languages, and our live webinar has um, subtitles in 5 languages. So that's Spanish, French, Tagalog, and Vietnamese, and Arabic. So yeah, so we want to thank everyone who has watched us today. Thank you for taking some time today and watch our live. Also for those watching the replay, again, thank you. And let us know in the comments where you're watching from. Also, if you like the topic that we talked today and you have any comments, any tips, or anything you want to ask, just put it in the comment and we'll be happy to
To,
reply back and to read
to
your
you.
comments. Um,
Correct.
so, to our followers, we want to say thank you also for being part of our journey and also for believing in us and for all your support. So, we want to say to everyone, thank you for all your emojis, comments, and for watching us today and for being, engaging with our content. So, well, that's the end of our life today. So, we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Saturday. For some part of the world, it's already Sunday. So happy and blessed Sunday, everyone, and happy New Year if we don't
Happy
see
New
you.
Year, everyone.
Yeah. So yes,
So,
happy New Year. So all the best for you in this upcoming New Year. So lots of blessing, prosperity, love, and happiness.
and
So
happiness.
thank you, everyone, and
Thank you. Thank
thank you
you.
for
Thank
watching.
you.
Bye,
God bless
everyone.
everyone.